Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, over here on my channel, my goal is to motivate, inspire, and empower women to be the best version of themselves. Otherwise, glow up. But anyway, I'm not gonna be long. This has been in my spirit all week. I'm just getting around to giving my take on this. And this video is concerning to um, my sisters just moving in silence, you know, and simple as this. When you get ready to do something, whether it's personal, whether it's professional, um, just don't tell nobody. Just don't tell everybody your business. And you know, my best friend, she teach this, she preached this to me over and over again. And really, for some reason, I get it. And then I'll tell somebody my business again. Because I'm feeling like they should be happy for me, or they would have the best interest for me at hand, which most do, but it's still the ideal. When you tend to tell people your plans, your goals, um, a lot of people don't have the best interest at hand for you, which I know you all have heard this over and over again from several videos, but a lot of people don't have the best interest at hand for you. And sometimes when you tell people your business or your plans, a lot of times they tend to hold you responsible. And then when you see them again, they'll ask you, well, how did they return out as far as doing this or that job, or for as you doing this? And then what if you hadn't done it? And then what about if you've told like somebody, just running off at the mouth, feeling free, you just want to be in conversation, and you're telling somebody about your plans. And the thing about this is, what if you don't have the money? Just say the finances to get your plan up off the ground, but they have the money. And what you're planning is not even on this person's mind. So otherwise, next time you know, they done got up off the ground what you were planning to do. And then there you are looking bug out and funny because you done ran your mouth too quick. And then so this person over here gonna say, well, you know what Lisa did? Well, Lisa did this. She started her own makeup line when really it wasn't even on Lisa's mind. So then when you come behind Lisa and do the same thing, then somebody might be saying, well, she's trying to do what Lisa's doing. She ain't got to like Lisa. When really it was in your mind and on your heart. And you know, you and God had talked about this thing. But you were in your mouth and gave your idea up to somebody else, and then they got your idea and ran with it. So actually, when you tell people what's going on or what plans you have or what goals you have, a lot of times it stirs up controversiality. It stirs up on your part. It might stir up envy amongst people. Sometimes it might even stir up strife because everybody's not going to feel the way you feel. And then sometimes when you try to get other people's opinions or just tell people this just a vent and then get some idea how they might be feeling about what you have on your mind, then they might say something to you and have you feeling where you're having second thoughts, and then therefore then you're feeling stressed out, or you feeling pressured, or you having second thoughts about whether you should do this. And my thing is this: for my God-led people, if you've already talked to the Lord about what you got going on, you've talked to him, consulted with him, he's giving you his approval, then why you want to go and talk to somebody else when they might talk against it or have you feeling some kind of way about what you have on your mind that you want to do? So therefore, I feel like this: you've talked to the very best friend that you could ever have. So therefore, you done ran your mouth to somebody else that really don't have your best interest at hand a lot of times, and then they done kind of like change your mind or got you feeling some kind of way about the situation, about your plans or your business. So I feel like, girl, You done made God jealous. He is a jealous God. I mean, you done consulted with him. He's giving you answers, and you're feeling pretty good about this thing. Then you want to go and run your mouth to somebody else, and uh, then it's a big hot mess. Then you'll have people. This person might tell the next person, and then that person gonna tell the next person, and then your business gonna be out before you even. So anyway, to make a long story short, just don't say anything. And I look at it like this. My mom has always taught me, don't let your uh, left hand know what your right hand is doing. Otherwise, just don't tell your business because it's not going to be a good outcome. It's good to just show up and do the work and let whatever God has blessed you with, let it speak later. And I'm just going to go into like a little story time. I had a girlfriend when I first got married. I was married for like a year, and I ran into her in town. I'll never forget, we were in Walmart in the clothing department for women. And she was asking me how everything was going. And she had just gotten married because she got married a year apart from me. So, and to this day, she is one of my very best friends. But it's just the idea. I told her that everything was going great. And then I was telling her that my husband and I were thinking about having us a baby. Let me tell y'all something. That girl went home. Her and her husband got together. And they had a baby. My baby didn't come to 10 years later because really I didn't think I was going to even have kids. And I had one child. I call him my miracle boy. He's 13. I promise you, her son grew up and had some babies. And my baby still hadn't made it here. I promise you. So, long story short, just keep what you're doing to yourself. She meant well, but a lot of times what you're planning to do is not God's timing. And then if you tell somebody else, and then if it don't work out for you, then there you are, and you feeling sad, you feeling pitiful, because you feel like the person that you told done went around you and got what you desired to do, or desired, or what you wanted to do, or went on with your business plans that you didn't have the money for. And then let me say this. My ex, I promise you, this man know cars like he know the inside of, like he know the back of his hand. I mean, he just know vehicles like that. That's just his gift. And he's a mechanic and he's an auto painter at hand, all in one. So his thing is this. He was never good with money. I'm just going to be frank. And we had this neighbor. They used to always get together. And they would go riding on Saturdays and stuff. And they would go to different car lots. And then my husband at the time would tell his neighbor, his friend guy, that, oh man, this vehicle's this. He would go from the engine, from the paint job, to the tires, to the rims on the vehicle, to the life, to the longevity of the car, how long it would last, and all that. This man had money. He didn't have a clue about how to pick out a car. I'm going to promise you. And there's a lot of people don't have a clue. They don't have a clue about how to pick out a house, a car, clothing, fashion, wigs, jewelry. They just don't have a clue. But they have an ear, and they'll hear what you got to say, or what you feel like look good, and then they'll go, even perfume. I went down to a cheap pair of sandals or a cheap handbag. They'll go and get what you have in your mind or what you say look good. But anyway, this man would go every time and get a vehicle. And my husband at the time never was able to get the vehicle that he talked about was a good vehicle. So therefore, there he was looking for. And I told him, you know what? You're going to get enough from running your mouth to this man about what vehicle is nice and what you think is good, what you think will be good, and the miles per gallon of gas and what company make it and the engine, because he was never able to get a vehicle. And this man had money. He would go and get these vehicles off the showroom floor, y'all. You hear me? So, long story short, keep your business to yourself, ladies. I'm just going to be honest. Just shh. Just shh. I know it may be hard a lot of times, but just keep your business to yourself. And it's like this. The referee, he can't call a game if he don't know the move of the player. So, hey, just keep your business to yourself. I hope y'all like this video. I'm going to be back to y'all for a part 2 because I don't feel like I've really said all I really wanted to say. You know how you can get on camera and then a lot of times your thoughts be going here and there. But anyway, I think you get the gist of this video. So anyway, look for a part 2. But anyway, like I say again, don't tell your business. Move in silence and get your glow up.